Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The three houses I will talk about today are all in Maryland, just outside Washington, D.C. The first one was in Silver Spring, with lots of antique furniture and china. Where I'm living now on the West Coast, I see more modern furniture, although there are some antique shops. Plus, I don't get into people's homes like I did when I was working, but I do see homes for sale that show interior photos, and most of them are streamlined with thin modern molding around the windows and doors and newer light fixtures in the ceiling which match the modern furniture. I was recommended to a family member by an appraiser who had come into the house to appraise the household contents. It took 3 days to clear out this 1,800 square foot home built in 1941. The first day, one helper and I sorted through the first and second floors. The next day, we worked in the basement and packed up items for auction for 2.5 hours. The final day, we worked less than 5 hours while Junket Dumpet came and took away trash to the dump and came back to pick up auction items for associated auctioneers. I then mailed the keys to the house to a family member. The marble top washstand you will see in the photos was built in America in 1900. And was appraised only at $75. The 8 pieces of French provincial furniture, which is not all pictured here, was appraised at $200 because it was painted pressboard, not solid wood. That all went to auction along with a gun rack, a crock, a lockbox, 11 pieces of art, and wrought iron furniture. The next home was in Montgomery County, like the first house. It was in an apartment complex turned into condos built in 1962. It was 1 bedroom, 1 bath home and only 800 square feet. This woman had quite a bit of jewelry, which I photographed in the dresser drawers for some reason. We also found about $43 in change around the house, and the attorney let me deduct it from the final amount due on my invoice. Even though it was a small condo, it took 5 days to empty. Partly it was because we took garbage bags down to a dumpster in the complex's garage, and partly because the condo was pretty full. Even the storage room off the balcony was packed full. On the balcony were Rubbermaid storage benches and a Weber gas grill. Not sure the grill would be allowed there now. Besides the grill and the Rubbermaid benches going to auction, we also sent end tables and dining room set, 20 pieces of art, and 33 boxes of items of glassware and books from the condo's kitchen, dining room, and bedroom. I think all the miniatures in a wall rack also went to auction. Take a look. The final location was a storage unit and an apartment in Prince George's County. The man had died 2 months earlier when the sister called me in to empty it. He had been an independent computer contractor in the 1970s and 1980s. The storage unit took 2 days to empty. There was a computer and a flat-screen TV in the storage unit. But we also found 2 bikes, a grinder, 2 toolboxes filled with tools, a trunk, and a box of magazines, and a box of Boy Scout paraphernalia that we sent to auction. One day we just sorted through boxes of papers. Some were financial papers and some were a mix of manuals and invoices from his old jobs. Then 2 months later, I went into the apartment and worked 6 days in April sorting through that. We found $36 in change there. Junk to the Dump came with their truck, and we even had to throw out the refrigerator and a window air conditioner because they were in such terrible shape. The final day Junket Dumpet came to take to Associated Auctioneers a mahogany dresser, a new TV, and 3 file boxes of toys, a box of cameras, a box of jewelry, 5 boxes of computer stuff, and 5 boxes of comic books. I don't have any photos from the storage unit, but I did take pictures in the apartment. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.